Sorry it took me so long, guys. We on CP time again. Gamers rise up. Okay. Oh, notification. Yes, perfect. All right. Y'all remember when people used to do that? Hi. Hey, Charlie. Carly, sorry. All right, we're about to get started. I want to give everyone a chance to jump on. I'm going to give them another minute or so. This will be the last stream of the evening. And saying first. Oh, yeah, people still say that. Devon changed his photo again. Ooh, we getting some nose action. I don't know. Pretty soon we gonna get the whole profile, bitch. Devon, who are you hiding from? Who you all incognito from? Me third, sadly. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I had to go grab my coat because it is cold as hell in this basement. And usually I like the cold, but when I'm like sitting here shivering, it's so cold. My thighs got goosebumps. Oh, wait, no, that's just the ingrown hair. Yeah. It's still cold, though. You mean incognito? Look, I don't know, because he could be white. Like, we don't know. We don't know. He could have a filter. He might even be Hispanic or Latino. What if he just wants people to think he's black? I'm serious. He already told us Devon ain't his real name. Wait, can y'all hear? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to fix it. Sorry.
She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No?
Okay, so basically, Watson is just telling Holmes that he needs to confront, what's that girl name? The black chick. He need to confront her and get her to come clean about her origins, or, you know, where she come from and why she's here and all of that. So that's basically what he's trying to tell Holmes, and Holmes is like, nah, I ain't about to do that. Like, yeah, I knew this was the wrong size. All right.
So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing when she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh my.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. I must act quickly to save him.
Oh shit. Oh!
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Oh, okay.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Please move to a safer area, sir. Please, help!
Fucking idiot.
For you.
Leg underneath, trap leg. No visible wounds, not injured. Cab heavyweight. Wooden plank could be used as a lever. Oh my god! Oh, we can switch between the two of them. Unconscious passenger requires evacuation. Missing door handle cannot open. Door hinges can be broken. Oh, I still haven't pulled him out. Oh my god. Wait.
Over here.
Everyone's gonna die. Do you have to help the guy that's lying there? Oh my god.
Over here.
Thank you for saving me.
Hurry, Watson.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Gently rotate injured arm to find the best spot with lesser tension to mend the dislocated shoulder.
Ouch!
Oh! Oh!
Thank you for your help.
Perhaps Holmes will find a way to free this pawn man.
Help!
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
Oh, one person died!
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising.
Help!
No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
Help!
I need something else besides rope.
Somebody! Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor.
Light bleeding. Bleeding will stop naturally. Legs underneath horse's body. Trapped legs. Scaffolding. Scaffolding presses on horse. Handsaw can cut scaffolds. Oh God, he's bleeding out.
Help!
I'm trying! What do I do?
Thanks for your help.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
He gonna die. Just amputate his legs. Oop, never mind. Wait, did we save him?
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster. What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt?
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me
You were
leg.
standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
Got the police wrapped
This
around my
accident is a little
finger.
unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Alright.
My poor leg.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall. Celebratory bunting. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and
My horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Come on, man.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
Oh, shit.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Oh my god, look at his leg! What the hell?
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
Oh, they got electrocuted.
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure.
Suspect. That dude that didn't even want to talk. Oh, let me get rid of the pumpkin. I'm not sure. The counterweight would have to be. The counterweight would have to be. Oh. Okay. So the pumpkin knocked the bulk, which knocked the lifting mechanism, which activated the counterweight, which brought the platform down.
That's it.
Wow.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No, no idea.
Hate it when that happens.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
An explosion. Oh,
This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window.
oh no!
The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. A dead driver, another victim of the explosion.
There's something else. There's something else we're missing.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
And I thought car accidents in Atlanta were bad.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Oh, hold up. How'd I get rid of it? No, reset. So, this guy swerved. What caused him to fall? Present time. Okay, so yeah, he must have fell or something. He knocked into the wardrobes, knocked this over, this spilled, this fell into the water, created an explosion. No. Created the electricity, which caused the horse to stop suddenly, which caused him to crash, spill the pumpkins, activate the lever. How does that... The two on the left. I think it was the horses first. He was blinded. He had to spill his pumpkins though. What about this one? You're right. No. You're right. You're right. Hold up. Reset. Okay. So he crashed, made him knock into the wardrobe. Created the electricity, made him crash and stop, caused him to crash, spilled the pumpkins. None of this is making sense.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled, threw me back against those wardrobes. My head hurts.
No, it wasn't like that.
Maybe the horse crashed. No. The horse had to get blinded. What caused the scaffolding to give away? The horse running into it? Let me talk to some people.
My poor leg. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Killed by the explosion.
This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into... A dead drop. celebratory bunting.
Yeah, so this caught the flags too.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Okay. Alright. Which one was first? I'm so confused. Oh, my fucking head hurts. Horses by water, 1 and 2. Those are first? Then maybe the thing in the center. But he only stopped because of the electricity, right?
That's it.
Is it?
The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Right, why did it stop?
There's a metal strapping. A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang. This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand. This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
What a bloody carnage!
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Oh.
This crank has been turned. Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Ooh. Licorice. Dirt on boots.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal. Mud. Oof. Smells bad. A pneumatic hammer.
What are we looking for? What are our objectives? Oh. Discover what caused the accident. Find out what could have caused the technical cab to suddenly stop. What does that mean?
Some kind of solvent.
Easy. Does that say easy paint remover?
A pneumatic hammer.
Alright.
My pop.
Mr. Holmes?
Watson, help me!
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Watson, you're no help.
No, you...
What a bloody carnage! What a bloody carnage!
Might I ask you some questions regarding...
Please.
Damn it, why won't somebody help me?
This is an absolute disaster.
Tell me about it. What? This is the only thing.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Okay, find out what it... Maybe they were trying to rub something off of the cab? No? Oh, here it is. Concentrate your attention on looking at details.
There is some text underneath the paint here. This cab was painted recently. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Thank God I'm not a detective. The Underground Railroad? Scrub-a-dub-dub in the tub. Come on, Holmes. You know what this says.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London. There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
What the hell? Two. No, no, no.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Whose baby is crying? Oh, okay.
I've not seen such a device before.
Activate the device by finding the correct positions for its switches. Oh.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
So it wasn't the lamp. Hurry, we must tell the police.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Ed Cox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area in London, at least. Okay. Share your conclusion with the constable. Ooh.
An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
Someone's an alky. Maybe somebody got some alcohol on their breath.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never
Oh
mind.
damn, I
This
fell
one is
asleep.
murder.
What?
Oh look!
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes, a murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Very close to apartment, an ideal position to watch the square. Daily local worker was injured during the accident. No, go back. Could be a random pedestrian, angry, nervous, not wounded during the accident, distant from the apartment. Very close to the apartment, could be a random pedestrian, not wounded during accident. Close to the apartment, could delivery the stair lifting mechanism was sprung. Cart driver was injured during accident. Not wounded during accident, distant from apartment, could delivery smash into wardrobes. Wait, I missed the last one. Establish suspects among the people. Man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the street. This man appears to be a passerby. He is in the middle of the square, trapped by the exit. No, he is. This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device was situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. Oh, I gotta make deductions? Come on. This man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. This man is a driver. It's obvious he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. This man is a driver. It's obvious he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. Yeah, not a suspect. This man is near the end of the square. He had attempted to leave, perhaps, because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. This man is near the end of the square. He just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help wounded. He is some distance from the flat where the electrical device is situated. I'm making him a suspect. I'm making you a suspect too, sir.
That's it.
Share my conclusion with the constable. Can't fool me.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion.
Oh?
About Kate.
So are we going to the station? Resolve the murder at the square, interrogate possible suspects, examine the belongings of the victims and suspects, find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Scotland Yard. I have an away game to coach at today. I have 3 games this week, class tomorrow, and an exam Thursday. Boy, if you don't take your ass to bed. Oh, sorry.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I,
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
I missed all of that.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Ooh. Manual worker. Oh, he's the one that got messed up. Ew. Oh, that is disgusting. Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He is involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gay member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? and complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No, it was a long time ago. I already forgot, I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow.
Oh,
But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family,
Lying,
my parents,
are
my
we?
brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
yo, shady ass. Yeah, you ain't want to answer no questions.
to
Now
you,
you
sir.
gon'
My name
answer
is
my
Sherlock
questions.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Oh my God, what does he have? The plague?
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Pale face, he is ill. Badge. Anarchist symbol. Worn clothes, he is poor. Silicosis? Silicosis.
According to WebMD, silicosis is a lung disease. It usually happens in jobs where you breathe in dust that contains silica. That's a tiny crystal found in sand, rock, or mineral ores like quartz. Over time, silica can build up in your lungs and breathing passages.
Oh my gosh. How horrible. He has lung disease. Ew. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of an anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor, as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
My God.
Well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the
Damn.
Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
How do I talk to the other guy? They won't let me talk to him. Why are you so far away? Sir, can you move? Can you move?
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Condemn me to death. That's your job, after all.
It's a mistake.
Alright, let's go look at their belongings. Earl. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand your complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we will be forced to terminate your employment.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. The initials MB.
Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. Her condition is stationary.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Oh, good for him.
Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. Whiskey, of poor quality. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me, letter from Pastor, and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. Aw, he really didn't do it.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1,000,000 barbarians is not a true Republican.
Electrical wires.
Bank letter. Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation? That's a new one. Expropriation.
Here's the definition of expropriation. The action by the state or an authority of taking property from its owner for public use or benefit.
Oh, that's why I don't know what it is. You are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards. A Webley revolver. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by a gang's motive, a dog tattoo. The gang had been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Are they down here? Yo, let me talk to the other guy. Hey, yo, you. Oh.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work.
I love the sound of pages
I'm
and
self-taught,
documents.
so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
So they really not gonna let me talk to this guy. Like, they're really not gonna let me talk to him. Roscoe's gang were killed by electricity inside the technical cab. The electric trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett wouldn't have had sufficient knowledge. Okay, let me backtrack a little bit. Who are the people? Benjamin Fowler, that's the reformed gang member. Thomas Garrett, self-taught electrician. And this other person. This other person. Why don't they want me to talk to him? Okay. Rebirth. Benjamin Fowler was abandoned when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Oh. Misha, I'm looking at that video you sent me. Now I want to buy this. Okay. The third suspect ran away after hitting the cop. Oh, thank you. That's the part I missed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait. Go back. Narada, I'm going to need you to get it together. All right. Thomas Garrett owes a large sum of money. Anarchists oppose the state capitalism and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he's not a specialist and is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electric lamp posts, which could have enabled him to create the deadly trap for the cab. I don't know, it was kind of sophisticated. I'm going to deduce now. Reginald Butcher received a written warning from his employer. Alright, we don't have anything to link him to it. So. Alright, that's it. Alright, so now what? Find the suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Oh, let's go to the hospital. Yes, deceit tonight, then bed. If you don't hop on deceit or use your... Wait, y'all not feeling this? What's wrong? Look, I only played this because y'all said to. But I'm down for deceit if y'all want to... No, I like it. Okay, I was into it. Look, I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Oh. Oh, look at the children. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife.
And Butcher is the guy that ran away, right? No. Hold up. I can't keep track of these names. Fowler Garrett. Okay, yes. Butcher's the one that ran away. Fowler's the reformed gang member, and Garrett is the broke anarchist.
Mr. Reginald Butcher.
That's
come
a
from
handsome
Scotland
woman.
Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill.
Damn!
Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now. Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. It's probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
Good night.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Don't play the sympathy card with me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see.
He's been working on the railroad.
Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Ooh, he is stressed. He looked like someone who takes a bad selfie picture and posts it on Instagram. Shabby, expensive waistcoat. Was once prosperous. Damn. Dirty fingernail. Shiny shoes, recently cleaned. Maybe it was to get the dirt off of it. Like those other two men had the dirty shoes. Childish bracelet, daughter's gift. Wedding ring, he is married. Narada, sir. I bet his balls stink. He just looked dirty. You saw his fingernails? These are some gaudy looking white people. Look, I visualize every man's crotch, okay? It's a habit. Okay, Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Right now, I'm leaning towards Thomas Garrett because why do you have this electrical wire? It had been repainted to hide the company name. Two men were found dead inside the cab, marked with the dog tattoo. They were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lampposts. Alright, what about documents? We gotta pay attention to every detail. Seriously ill daughter, problems at work. Reginald has problems at work due to the time off he's taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. Reginald knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It is his job. He would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. Possibly. Okay.
A young woman lost her life.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Age 12. Diagnosis myelitis? What is that? Myelitis.
According to Wikipedia, myelitis is inflammation of the spinal cord which can disrupt the normal responses from the brain to the rest of the body, and from the rest of the body to the brain.
Oh.
Meryl Butcher.
We've discussed everything, I think. And I have to watch my daughter.
She ain't going nowhere. The fuck you tripping for?
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Resolve the murder at the square. Find out where the technical cab came from. Okay, yeah, we need to find out where the cab came from. He did say that the cab was stolen. But from where? I just hope I'm not missing anything.
We've discussed everything, I think. And I have to watch my daughter.
We need different channels for different categories because y'all posted some disturbing shit. Oh, what the hell is that? What's wrong with their lips? Ew, why is it shaped like that? Her upper lip was shaped like King Neptune's Triton. Oh! Oh, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty.
Mud. Oh, smells bad. There was a collision here. Fresh paint, but from something else. The technical cab collided and stopped here.
Aha!
The lock was forced. A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
Snake nest and conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of the well long since dried up. In the middle of this snake nest there was the skeleton of a child who had apparently plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, which much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Oh. Hold on. This is tricky. Alright.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Three, four, 4, 2. I don't know, this thing is confusing. I see what I have to do, but
Saleable items are produced here.
alright.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
And it ain't even like done neatly.
An old access point to the sewers. An old access point to the sewer.
Go to the sewers. If it bothers people that much, I'll delete it. Alright, let's go. Okay, I don't think we have too much more to uncover. We just have to link this to somebody and find out why. I can't believe he's really down here in the sewers. Nope. Night, Kima. I think we're close, and I was totally Mr. Butcher. I mean, in his name. It's his name. Oh, Mr. Butcher. What is this? Oh, we're moving. Alright, now where are we moving this to? And why? Okay. So you think it's the guy with the kid in the hospital? I think it's either him or Garrett. I don't think it's the reform guy. Let's try half.
I'd better not go in there.
Oh, we have to move it to this side. Oh, there's been talk of me playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. One of my personal favorite games of all time. I don't know if anybody would be interested in seeing that, but I would be willing to do a full playthrough of it. I tried to do the whole Twilight Princess, and I don't know, it just didn't do the same thing for me. Twilight Princess isn't a bad game, it's just, it's not Ocarina. Whee! I'm not a big Zelda person, but sure. Alright. Okay, we gotta move this one now. I played Breath of Fire 3, and it was a lot of fun. On PlayStation. I've never played that. I don't even know what that is. How do I get down? Okay. Whoa! Balance, balance. Just don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. Ooh, that was close. What about the old school Tomb Raider on PlayStation and Crash Bandicoot Warped? Tomb Raider, I don't know. I don't know about Tomb Raider. Crash Bandicoot, I think we could do that. Hmm? Hold up. It's Wii Sports all over again. Oh man, y'all make me want to play some Wii Sports now. No, push the crate. Come on, Holmes. Alright, so we're probably gonna have to lift this to... let's see what half does. Alright, that looks good. Back across. Oh, oh. Oh. Stand. Nope, 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 nope. Hey. Okay. Thank you. Pump it up.
Magnesium strips. A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
All of this for what? Iron oxide powder, aluminum powder, and magnesium chips are found in the sewers. There are ingredients for thermite, which is commonly used in railway welding. Oh, there's more!
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank. The iron wall of the vault has been melted through.
Whoa!
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
Ooh, she is bankrupt.
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
X marks the spot. Alright, we go straight across, then bust that left.
All of the licorice has been eaten.
The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. These barrels are empty and unsealed.
There's something I missed.
Murad. That's a popular brand of cigarette. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
I'm just doing this. Okay. Bank robbery, bank stealer. The Bank of England was robbed by Rascal's gang. It is the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank. They prefer to destroy. Thomas Garrett allied himself with Rascal's gang in order to what was I saying? Yeah, Thomas allied himself with Rascal's gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England. I don't know. That's all we got? The guy with the yellow fingernails. Who's the guy who has the cigarettes? Let's see. Wasn't that the guy who got the broken leg? Let's go back. He's a heavy smoker. Fowler. Oh no, I hope it's not him. Alright, now how do we get out of here? Can we just use the map? Maybe we should have went to Scotland Yard. They wouldn't be in the street. These ain't petty criminals after all. Thank goodness this isn't Drunk Fright Night Sunday. Why not? Whoa, child. And then had the nerve to be smacking and breathing hard in the camera afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to the yeah, let me go to the Scotland Yard. I'm so used to the cabin ride. I've set it to not load in the cabin ride because it's pointless. And it seems like the game loads faster when you don't do that. I need a break from that alcohol. I don't know, but Aaliyah trying to make me an alcoholic. She talking about something when she come back, we gonna be playing more. She gonna be streaming more. Girl, I don't know. Every time we stream, you like, let's take a shot.
It's a mistake.
Resolve murder at the square. Who do I talk to? Oh, wrong place. All right, let's see. Wait, there it is.
Murad, quite a popular brand
It's
of
the
cigarette.
same cigarette. It's him. He did it. Benjamin is connected with the Roscoe gang. He has the gang tattoo, but he's made an attempt to remove it. Benjamin Fowler was once a member of the Roscoe gang, but that's all in the past. Bandits like Benjamin Fowler never change. His work for the town might be a cover for his crimes. Oh, okay, we just have to piece it together. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of Roscoe's gang immediately afterwards. Alright, here we go. Reginald Butcher works for the Underground Electric Railways Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers from where the bank was robbed. Reginald Butcher is not a criminal. He has a beloved daughter who is ill and needs her father. He would not risk becoming involved with bandits. Reginald needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted the Roscoe gang and helped them to rob a bank. I don't know. I don't think it's Garrett. I don't think it's the guy coughing up his lungs. It's between, what's this guy? It's between Fowler and Butcher. Let me go back. Let me examine our dialogue. We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not? Yes, we would. But what kind of sacrifices, And then, think about it. He recently cleaned his shoes. His outfit looks fucking dirty, but why you gonna clean your shoes, bruh? What was wrong with your shoes? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
I don't. Let me backtrack. I don't think it's the reform guy. I don't think it's him. You gotta read in between the lines. Okay, Fowler. I was arrested by mistake. Working on a square statue. Picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. I am proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs, cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise. I don't think it's him. I swear I'm innocent. Fuck out of here. I don't think it's him. I don't know, the cigarettes though. Sometimes work with electricity, but he's not a specialist and is doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity as his job. He would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. Hopeless, sir. Maybe it's the guy who was hacking up a lung. Who had the licorice? The licorice was on the deceased guy, the dead guy that was in the cabin, that they painted over the sign. So he's the guy that's part of the gang. I don't know though. Those cigarettes is like, but maybe he just smokes it because that's what he used to do. But why would they point out the fact that he's a heavy smoker and even have the yellow nails? Why would they point that out? And then the butcher guy, he gonna punch the police officer and run just to go to his child in the hospital, and all she doing is breathing through a damn tube. I'm gonna go with Mr. Butcher. Help Roscoe gang to rob the bank and then kill them for the money. Maybe the cigarettes were planted. Just kidding. Don't confuse me, damn it! Alright, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit. Fingers crossed. I hope I pick right. I feel like I'm throwing up a Naruto sign. No, go with Butcher. Yeah, I did.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Meryl.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
Oh, we were right. We were right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We were right. Oh, oh, okay. Man, that was a toughie. That was a toughie. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the night. I am going to jump off of here and head to bed. Tomorrow we can definitely expect some green hell, possibly some Frambeau, since some of you are looking forward to that and some of you invested in that. Might as well finish the game, right? Not sure what else. Yeah, good job, Narada. Have a good night, everyone. Have a great night, great day, wherever time it is for you, Dana. Of course we were, Bish. You got it right. Yay! All right, I don't want to see anything. So we're going to end it. Thanks for joining me again, guys, for a successful Fright Night Cooking Sunday situation and murder mystery. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, no deceit. BB, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. All right, I think I'll play a few rounds of deceit, just a few rounds. Okay, we talking like 2 or 3 of deceit, and then I'm going to bed. All right. Okay, I'll be right back then. Everybody else is going to bed. I'll see you on the next one.